Hello friends, this is tutorial number 61 in this Java programming language tutorials. And in this tutorial we will gonna talk about login, about authentication. Okay, and we will create one application. Let me just close this one and I will create a new package. We will call it app05 and I will create a class. The name will be car and okay, and let me create couple of fields. Private string brand, private string model, private string, we will need a number of chassis, number of the chassis. Okay, and we will need private int, it will be kilometers driven. We will also need private integer kilometers driven at the last oil change. And we will need a date, private, it will be a local date, date of the last oil change. Okay, and we need to import a local date. Okay, and now we will need to generate the constructor using fields. Okay, we need a couple of space. Also, we will need to generate getters and setters. Okay, we can generate into string, but I think we'll not need this, but okay, we will generate it. Okay. Okay, and that's our class and our object car. And let's create an application. We create class application. And of course we will use main method. Okay, first of all, let's create a list of cars. Private static list of car, and we will call it cars, will be equal to new array list of car. Okay, we need to import necessary library. Okay, java.util.list. Okay, and of course we need to create a load data method, and we need to create couple of cars. Private, it will be public static void load data. Okay, and now let's create a couple of cars. Car 1 equal to new car. Okay, let me see the fields. Okay, brand and model. Okay, it could be Fiat Punto. We will need number of the chassis. It can be, it is a string. We will put couple of letters. Okay, we need kilometers driven. Okay, we can use whatever. We will use 6 numbers. Okay, 135, 661 for example. And we have kilometers driven at the last oil change. It needs to be a lesser number than kilometers driven. Okay, it can be 132,345, and we need a date. It will be, we are writing date. We need to use a local date, and we need to use of year, month and day. Let's do, as you can see, it will be an integer, but we need to use a numbers, year, month and day. Okay, year will be 2019, month can be December, and day of month will be, okay, it can be number 8. We cannot use 0. It will need only a 8. We can't start any integer with 0. I think that it okay, as we thought. Okay, and we have our first car. Now I will need to put couple more cars, but to save some time, I will pause this video and we will continue shortly. Okay, as we can see, I added some more cars. We have 6 cars here. Okay, we have couple of brands, couple of models. And we put a couple of number of chassis. You can put whatever letter you want. Just need to be different. We have kilometers driven, but kilometers driven at the last oil change needs to be a little lesser than kilometers driven. And we will see how many kilometers we passed from the last oil change, and we have a date of the last oil change. Now I want to create constants. We will not now print this list. We will try to log into this application, and we will need a couple of constants. Let me try to let us create. We need a private static final, and it will be a string. Username will be equals, we will put username can be mechanic. Okay, and also we will create a password. Static final string will be password, and password will be also mechanic. Okay, and I want to create one more constant. It will be kilometers from kilometers for oil change. Let me create private static final. It will be an integer, it will be kilometers for oil change, and it will be equal to 10,000. Okay, the point is, if we passed, if our kilometer driven, if we passed more than 10,000 kilometers from the last oil change, we will need to change the oil again. But okay, this is for the beginning, and let me I will try we will try to log into this application, but this is it for this tutorial. We will continue in the next tutorial. We will create our login application. Okay, if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have links in the description, and I will see you shortly in the next tutorial.